Welcome to this WeVideo podcast creation screencast. In this screencast, I'm going to show you how to do some audio edits. So we left off talking about how we're laying out maybe an interview and laying out some audio, and we're going to have two tracks. We're going to have where you're laying out your questions on one track and you're laying out maybe what your respondents' answers are on another track. So I'm just mentioning that as a reference to where we're going with this. Let's jump back into the project. So here I've already started laying out some answers that I collected using WeVideo. I've got some tracks there, but I need to record my questions. The microphones, if you were using a microphone, they probably didn't pick you up in terms of your audio. So instead, if you go into WeVideo, you can use the microphone here, the little microphone button. It's a good idea if you have access to a USB mic to use that. It tends to pick up better audio. When you click on that microphone and you click record, it's going to count you down 3, 2, 1. And I'm recording right now. I'm going to re-ask my question, or this might be my introduction where I'm introducing that this is the story I'm telling about someone's travels to the United States, recording whatever voiceover I need to. I can record that as a clip and hit stop when I'm done, and I can hit the check mark. That will save my audio into my media folder, as well as it's probably going to put it on a voiceover track right here. I can click on this audio. I don't need to use the voiceover tracks. That's just where the audio goes when it is automatically created. I can move this up to my interview track, and if this was what I was going to start with, we showed trimming before. I could trim this down. Maybe my real talking didn't really start till right around here. You'll want to listen to that and not just guess like I'm doing quickly here just to show you how this works. So let's say this was my introduction, and this was where I asked my first question, and this is where I left off. I want to now move these clips into position. So I want to move this down, and if this was the answer, I want to start kind of puzzle piecing this together. Now, a good idea is where you see gaps, let me zoom in so you can see this. I'm going to use my magnifier here. Where you see where the interviewer's question is ending, you can start putting the person's answer. Because as the playhead plays, it's going to say, here is question one. And then as the playhead gets around here, it's playing both of these at the same time, but there's no audio here. So it's going to sound more natural. It's going to sound like this was the end of the question, and then it's going right into the start of the question, or start of the answer, rather. So question, start of the answer. So it's a good idea to kind of position your audio like that. That just sounds like a good natural flow. So you may need to record yourself a few times, re-recording your question. So I'm clicking my question there. 3, 2, 1. This is my question number 2 that I'm asking my person. And I'll go ahead and stop that and click to save. Again, those will go up here with the date and time stamp. They'll probably get put on a voiceover track, but you want to move them into your project. And I would put that there. There's the start of my question. Again, I can trim this. I don't need all this extra silence at the end there. I can move this over, and I can kind of lay things out that way. Let's say you come upon a clip where trimming doesn't help you. Maybe you need to split your clip. For whatever reason, let's say I need to just get this audio in the center out. I guess I could trim there and trim there, but another way to do this is if I click on a clip and I position the playhead, and maybe zooming in will help. Let me zoom in with my magnifier. Let's say I want to split this right here. If you position the playhead, you can click on the little scissors icon and see what this does. This clicks, when clicking that, this breaks this into 2 separate clips. So if this was the bad clip I don't need, this is the good clip I want to use, I can use split clip to help with that. So that's a little bit more about just editing your audio, splitting the clips, recording yourself, and continuing to lay out your project. Again, every so often you want to go up to the menu and click save. Thanks so much for watching.